Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Mountaineers offense will go to work first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, dude.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. The Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Owens. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Keeps looking downfield. Turning it on! He'll work his way down to the 28. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air on first down. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This is why they show up for midnight yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for blockers. And he pumps it up inside the 20.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Owens. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. he stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Nice move. Oh, he's still got more! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Dropping back, it's Owens. Makes the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He'll take it himself. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Defense calls a timeout to put together his strategy. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Finds the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. That's the way this defense wanted to themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.